Hi Vrinda, how are you?
I'm good, Akash. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Welcome to this discussion and thank you so much for your time. First thing first, the past 2, 3 days have been, I would say, really crazy for you, right? So, just want to know how was the feeling when you first got to know about the contract you bagged from UP Warriors?
I'm really grateful. I've trained with them before. I was really happy with how they conducted their session, how they me, how they approached me. They taught me a few skills. But I mean, the reaction to what happened in the auction, I was just really happy to be able to play the WPL, and that UP Warriors was a franchise where when the trials were held, I really liked. So I was really happy to be picked by them, and really looking forward to giving my best and doing everything I can to help them win this WPL.
Great, great. So Vrinda, tell me, how did you get to know about your signing and did you speak with your parents after that? I mean, how is everything going on at your home, back home?
So we were actually having a practice session here in Raipur. We're having this under 23 tournament going on. So I was bowling in the nets where one of my teammates, she just whispered saying, "We got picked for 1.3." And then that's when I just overheard that, I thought it was 1.3 lakhs. And then I was like, that's impossible, because then, it just hit me that it's 1.3 crores, and it's something I never imagined. I was happy even if I was picked at base price because I just wanted to play. And then, as soon as I got to hear that, my teammates heard, the ones who were batting in the nets, everyone left everything, came and gave me a big hug. And, we all smiled and laughed about it. And then, so I just, the first call I made home was to my mom. I've always wanted to make them proud. So I just wanted to hear how they felt, because they were the ones who were actually seeing the auctions. And it was really nice. It is a moment that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life.
Great, great, and we hope that you make the best out of it. Okay,
Thank
so Vrinda, tell me something about how are you looking at this price tag? 1.3 crore rupees is a huge amount of money, and is there a
you.
sense of achievement, or you feeling more, going to act more responsible as a player, or the price tag pressure is there? What kind of, I mean, how are you pursuing it from your point of view?
Whether it's the price that I've got or not, I have to be responsible about the way I play. To be able to take the team forward. It is a responsibility that I like and I like to play with. The price tag is not going to make much of a difference to me, because I'm here to enjoy the sport, and I think I'm just going to be there and, take in everything, be happy, enjoy the game, and give it my best.
Great, Vrinda. So, could you please tell me something about your family? I mean, who all are there, and how could how you ended up playing cricket in Karnataka, and how it has been going so far as of now?
So we are a small nuclear family. I have my parents. I'm the first daughter. I have a younger sibling. She's a professional Bharatanatyam dancer and she's studying. So in the past, my uncles, my dad, and my cousin, they took up cricket as a sport. So they've also
Okay.
played some division level cricket. But I think it was in 2013-14 where my dad put me into a summer camp. Until then, I was playing a lot of gully cricket. So that's when, I think 2014 was when my career started. And it's been a lot of ups and downs with Karnataka, but this is a team I've always been a part of. They've always backed me, and it's this is a team I like to be playing for.
And as you said about the ups and downs, could you speak about something about that? I have read something about that as well. Like for quite a brief time of period of time, you weren't, playing games, but then suddenly you made a grand entry. So please, could you take us through that?
Um, so it was, I think, pre-COVID where we had this under 23 tournament, and I think I got over 350s there. But I was also picked for the senior squad, and I was on the bench for a long time. I thought I would probably get a game somewhere, but it took me 2 years. And that 2 years, I worked so hard. I all I could think of was, trying to play the next game. So to be able to do that, it took me 2 years and a lot of work. And once I got that, I didn't want to let go of that opportunity. And I think that was the first time Karnataka reached the finals in the one days. So I was really happy with whatever happened. I'm grateful that, I didn't get to play in those 2 years, but it's built the character that I am today.
Great, great. And I wish to carry on with the same. So now speaking of the UP Warriors, right? It's a star-studded camp, if I would say. You see Deepti Sharma is there and all the overseas player, Elisa Haley, Talia Magra, Sophie Eccleston. And now you are going to share the dressing room with them. Excited or nervous? What's the feeling?
I am excited and I'm equally nervous to be able to play one of the best bowlers like Sophie Eccleston, Lauren Bell, face them in the nets. It's something I'll have to come prepared for also. So, and also batting with Elisa Healy. It's always been a dream. I've always looked up to her. So it's going to be both excitement and nervousness.
Okay. And since you got picked up by UP Warriors, before they, put their focus on you, did you ever wish to play for any other team? Why I'm asking this, because since you are from Karnataka and RCB is already there, it's also a star-studded team, and one of your state mates, Shriyanka Patil, is also been there for more than a year now. So, did you had any kind of a bucket list, or UP Warriors was the only thing for you?
I've also liked RCB because I'm a big fan of RCB. Uh, I love Virat Kohli, the way he plays, the way he everything about RCB. But I've also liked UP Warriors a lot because I've been with them, and that atmosphere feels very welcome. It's a very nice and happy vibe. So I was really looking forward to be picked by UP Warriors, and here I am.
Great, great, great. And as I mentioned Shriyanka's name, so were there any talks when you met her before the auctions, or any such talks with her regarding that?
Yeah, so Shriyanka and I, we train in the same academy, Nice Cricket Academy, where we spend all our days together. And in between, I just go up to her and ask her, how is it to bowl to Elise Perry, or what is it that they do differently? Why are they so fit? What do they eat? What do they do? So, I've asked her hundreds of questions, and I've only been learning from her.
Great, great, great. And I think you're going to get answers of all those questions when you yourself get into the ground. My final question before we wrap up this: now that the WPL is in place, right? Just like IPL, it has been given platforms to several hidden talents we saw last year, and some of them have even graduated eventually to the national level. I mean, the Indian cricket team, they are representing the country. So, do you have the same aspirations, or you are just taking it everything at a time?
Um, I do have those aspirations. It's always been a dream to play for the country, and it will always be. But I'm also trying to take it one thing at a time. So whatever experience I gain from the WPL, I want to one day, put it into practice while playing for my country and probably winning a lot of matches for the country.
Thank you, Vrinda. Thank you so much for speaking to us. It was great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.